Namaskaram everyone. My name is Alarippu and today I have the immense privilege of being the Master of Ceremonies for Viji Pilavadian's Salangai Pooja. Before we begin, I'd just like to request you all to please silence your phones and only leave your seats in between the dancers so as not to disturb the dancer. Unless of course there's an emergency. The Salangai Puja is an important step in a Bharatanatyam dancer's life. It signifies the guru or the teacher's confidence in the student's ability to not only perform solo but in front of a large audience, as there is today. Traditionally, this event consisted of a small puja that would happen at a temple, and the student would get the blessings of the guru and parents and close friends, and then they would proceed. And the Salangai are the bells, so those signify the ability of the dancer to dance to the right rhythm and for everyone to hear that they are in the right rhythm. Today, however, Viji has done this a little bit differently, where we have the privilege to watch her perform. She will be performing quite a repertoire, about 7 dances today. Before we begin though, we will do the puja so that she can start with the blessings of not only her guru, but also her dad, who has come here all the way from India. I would like therefore to please invite Amma. Please come. We are here today to see a beautiful performance of Bharatanatyam. Bharatanatyam is an ancient and classical Indian dance style which focuses on storytelling and Indian mythology. Bharatanatyam is known for its grace, purity, tenderness, and sculpturesque poses. Lord Shiva is considered the god of this dance form. Today, it is one of the most popular and widely performed dance styles, and is practiced by both male and female dancers all over the world. Bharatanatyam is a popular classical dance form with a very rich history. The word Bharatanatyam can be broken down into Bha meaning bhavam, Ra for ragam, Ta for talam, and Natya, which is acting or expression. So you obviously understand what all then goes into Bharatanatyam. There are several different styles or bunnies of Bharatanatyam. Pandanallur, Tanjavur, Balasaraswati, Kalakshetra, Varuvur and Melathur, to name a few. Today's style that you will be watching is Kalakshetra. Now that I've introduced Bharatanatyam a little bit to you all, let me introduce to you the main person of the day, Viji. Viji Shanti Pilavadian, known to all of us as Viji. She is a dedicated mother, wife, daughter, and sister who is always busy cooking delicious dishes. And I can certainly vouch for that. I'm her neighbor, so I've eaten several of her dishes. And they're really, really yummy. Or she's usually out watching one of her kids, her 10-year-old boy's something. There's dance and music and cricket. She's always out at some competition or event. or she's out camping. She loves long drives, the outdoors, and traveling to new places. She is an IT professional by day, but she's so passionate about dance that she's always dancing, even while cooking, even while having her meetings. As long as she's not on video, she's actually practicing Bharatanatyam. I've seen that. She's also performed a lot of events across Minnesota. We've had quite a few through the school. And the best part is that she's so passionate about dance that she danced throughout college and school and was known as Nadanapuyal. For those that are Tamilians probably understand that it means dance storm. So she really do some very good dances, obviously. And I think the biggest thing that I want to really point out today is that she has only been officially learning Bharatanatyam with Sivanuja, our guru, for 2 years. And here she is today doing her Salangai Puja, which really is very rare. It just shows you the passion that she has for dance. So kudos to you, Viji. Today's performance, as I mentioned previously, will consist of 7 dances, each with increasing levels of complexity and nuance. We'll take a short refreshment break after the first 4 and come back to watch 2 of what I think are the most involved dances today. So please sit back, enjoy each and every one of the carefully choreographed dances, and please don't leave till the end because I think you'll miss a lot if you do. So today's first piece, I'll stop boring you and we'll get to the dance. Today's first piece is the Pushpanjali. Pushpanjali is a combination of 2 words, Pushpam and Anjali, which is flowers and offering with folded hands. So that's why we begin our dance performance with the Pushpanjali, where the dancer will be offering flowers to the god, guru and audience to get started. It's a dance that is devoted to Lord Nataraj, the god of Bharatanatyam. This Pushpanjali today is in Ragam Nadai in Aditala.
Tadimita kita taka taka tadigina tom taritajam tajam tadita tadimita kita taka taka tadigina tom taritajam tajam tadita tadimita kita taka taka tadigina tom taritajam
Symbolizing the offering of respects to both God, the audience, and Guru, and shows the blossoming of the dancer. It's composed of basic dance steps without any expressions or abhinaya. As a pure Nritya piece, it's a demonstration of rhythm through the graceful body movements, and the synchronization between rhythm and time is of utmost importance. There is no poetic meaning being conveyed in an Alarippu, and it's composed only of rhythmic dance. Hand gestures, dance steps, patterns and movements form the basis of Nritya. The Alarippu has actually been created in all 5 talams. Today's Alarippu is being performed with the traditional Kalakshetra method, with choreography by Srimati Rukmini Arundel, and is in Talam Visram.
Get up,
Her style is the most modern and famous style of Bharatanatyam. It was developed by Rukmini Devi Arundale in the 1930s and is noted for its geometric shapes and angular ballet-like kinesthetics. Its main focus is hand movements that are delicately based on the lyrics. This is the style that you are seeing displayed here today. As students of our Guru, Sivanuja Balaji, we learn Bharatanatyam in the Kalakshetra style. Let me tell you a little about our Guru now, Srimati Sivanuja Balaji. Srimati Sivanuja is the artistic director and founder of Nrithyakalakshetra Academy of Performing Arts. She has been teaching, performing, and choreographing for 28 years. She's a well-trained alumni of the world-famous Kalakshetra College of Dance and Music, and is a disciple of Adyar K. Lakshman and Krishnaveni Lakshman. In addition to Bharatanatyam, she's also trained in Mohiniyattam, another classical dance form of India, several different folk dances, as well as Carnatic music. Sivanuja has been an active contributor of several social and regional events in Minneapolis as well as other parts of the United States. Her students are involved in a variety of performances ranging from the Kalakshetra style of Bharatanatyam, Mohiniyattam, Kuchipudi, as well as contemporary dances and performances. Sivanuja has been contributing to the growth of this ancient art through focused teaching on the depth of Bharatanatyam, Natya Shastra, facial expression called Abhinaya, and basic exercises to improve dance posture and stamina. Her classes also focus on the theory of dance and theatre performances. She's a serious proponent of the discipline, with steadfast passion to the classical and theatrical art forms. She now teaches in 4 different cities in Minnesota and is expanding to other states as well. She's the coordinator for Griffin College London for Minnesota and the neighboring states, and is a guest artist as well as serving on the advisory panel at Ordway Theatre. Most recently, she's also a contributing choreographer for an upcoming film called Refuge. Refuge was created by Minneapolis choreographer Jennifer Arave and will be co-directed by award-winning filmmaker Philip Harder. Both Viji and I are very fortunate to have her as our guru. The next piece that Viji will perform is the Jatiswaram. Jatiswaram is another pure dance form in which intricate sequences of complex footwork are interwoven with lyrical interludes. Jatis, or rhythmic pieces that are danced to narrated symbols, are executed by combining swara passages. That's why it's Jati Swaram, in a particular ragam and talam. Today's Jatiswaram is in Adi Talam, Ragam Kalyani, and is choreographed by Padma Shri Adyar K. Lakshmanan, our teacher Sivanuja Guru's Guru himself. Thank you.
Sa ni da pa da ma ga ri ni ri sa ni ri ga ma sa si ఇక్కడ తగ్గదు sa ni da pa da ma ga ri ni ri sa ni ri ga ma ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa da ma ga ri ni ri sa ni ri ga ma ga ma pa da ni sa
That was just such a beautiful show of her dance skills. So much footwork. Having learned that dance, I know it's really hard to do, so. Bharatanatyam is such a beautiful and graceful art form, but really it is more than that, isn't it? It requires not just skill, but also precision, strength, and discipline. Viji is actually making it look very easy, but it's really not. What you see on display today is hours and hours of hard work and practice. Not only to learn and memorize the steps, because it needs to come one after the other in the right order, but to do so without losing stamina. This was 8 minutes, just continuously dancing. It requires a strong body, but it also requires the body to be supple, allowing the dancer to take all of those various positions and change them quickly and effortlessly. Most classical dancers begin learning when they're really young, sometimes as little as 4 or 5 years old, getting to a stage of completion of the entire repertoire, usually by the time they're in high school. That's the perfect age when the body is developing enough muscular strength to be able to keep up with this level of performance and continuing to participate in various dance forms, gymnastics, and sports feeds each one of the other. It really does get that every one of those forms getting better. And I've noticed this in class. So I started learning as an adult in my 30s. And it's really hard. Our bones creak and it's really not as easy to get up and keep doing things. But doing it with the kids, we have a lot of high schoolers in our class, it really energizes us. So watching them and having them continue this dance is really very encouraging. We actually have, not in our class, but there's a young girl who also is, I think in high school, who does gymnastics and does it really well. And she pairs it with Bharatanatyam, and that really increases her flexibility. The kind of moves she can make are really incredible. Yoga is another one that continuing to do that really increases your flexibility and helps with dance. But watching Viji dance today so well is really a wonderful example of doing this. As I mentioned, she danced throughout school and college, didn't really let any of the work and the load that obviously everybody has at that point in their lives, right? College is a lot of work for everybody, no matter what you're doing. She was in engineering, it's not easy. And she still continued to dance. She was that dance storm throughout college. So she continued to do that. And that's really what I think has given her the ability to pick it back up as an adult and be able to dance like the way she does. I encourage all of the dancers, really young and old, I'm the same category, to keep dancing. Keep dancing, exercising, it really hones your skills. But not only is it physical skills and abilities, but it's also memory, creativity, and really overall mental health. It's, to me, more even the social aspect of it really helps. Being able to dance, perform, meeting people every week. It's really very nice, especially in our Minnesota winter when things get quite dull. It's nice to meet wonderful smiling faces and dance together on every Sunday. Now that you've seen a few dances and you've heard the mention of Nritya or perfect dance, pure dance, I'm just very really curious about what that really means and the various different aspects that are used in Bharatanatyam to convey a story. So why don't we ask our resident expert, Srimati Sivanuja, to really explain that to us. If you don't mind, can you explain the 3 main elements of Bharatanatyam to the audience, please?
So the first part is Nritya, as you see just a few minutes back. All the movements, all the jumps, leaps, leg movements, and the counts. Those are the hardest part. That is the pure dance. Then the other second element is abhinaya, expression. Pure expressions. We see those expressions every day in our life with various reasons. Sometimes it'll be very calm, sometimes it'll be very angry, sometimes we have so much happiness. So all that you can explain and you can portray in the dance form. And the third part is natya. So that is the enact part. So we all enact about our dad, mom, especially teachers. I'm sure everybody have crossed that, trying to enact our teachers. So that is something that's called Natya. So these three elements together, any Indian classical dance form, not just Bharatanatyam, any 8 classical forms are like that.
Thank you for explaining that. That's great. And we will, again, like I mentioned, it gets gradually a little more nuanced, so we'll see the different elements expressed. Most of what you've seen so far has been only Nritya, pure dance. I now wanted to tell you a little bit about Viji and her mom. Viji started learning Bharatanatyam from her mother at a very, very young age. Her father had taken her mother to a dance performance, a Bharatanatyam performance, and since then she wanted her kids to learn Bharatanatyam. She just loved the dance form so much. Unfortunately, unable to find a really good teacher that she was happy with in the town that they were in, she decided, you know what, there's a really famous dancer, I hope most of you know Hema Malini. She used to dance and she used to teach her daughters on television, so it was televised, her classes. And so Viji's mom used to watch those, learn herself and then teach Viji. While Viji did not continue learning Bharatanatyam as she grew older, this very early experience definitely instilled in her a passion for dance. She participated in several different dances, mostly the more contemporary forms, but also including some classical in there during her school and college years. Unfortunately, 3 years ago, Viji lost her mother suddenly. This news was obviously very shocking and very difficult for her, especially given that she couldn't travel to India due to COVID. Almost as if her mother was sending her a message, she and I were talking one day. As I mentioned, we're neighbors, so we were literally outside our homes just talking. And I was mentioning to her that I learned Bharatanatyam, my daughter learns Bharatanatyam, and I mentioned our teacher. And I also mentioned that there was another Salangai Pooja coming up that I was also going to be the MC for. And that I just invited her to. I said, yeah, sure, of course you can come. It's open for everyone to come and see. And so she came and she watched it and she met our guru there. And that was all that she needed. She just said, all right, I'm going to start learning again. This is it. So it really was, the fire was there, the coals were slightly burning. Remember, she likes camping, so all she needed was just that spark to get that fire completely lit. And like I said, here she is, just 2 years later, doing her Salangai Puja. So today, to celebrate her mother's legacy, Viji's next dance is the Amma Kautuvam. A Kautuvam is a song that is in praise of someone. It's usually a god or a king. This one today, of course, is in praise of a mother. It glorifies the virtues of a mother and displays the unconditional love a mother has for her child. This song is in Ragam Karna Ranjani and set to Adita.
நீயே உலகில் பிறக்கும் வரத்தை கொடுத்தாயே உனக்கு உணவு மறந்ததில்லை. உறங்க மறந்தாய் ஆனால் மனதால் இறங்க மறந்ததில்லை. தன்னை மறந்தாய் ஆனால் என்னை தழுவ மறந்ததில்லை. மண்ணை மறந்தாய் ஆனால் இந்த மகனை மறந்ததில்லை.
மாதங்கள் பணி வயிறில் உயிரணுவென மகள் உரையேந்தினாய். மாதங்கள் பணி வயிறில் உயிரணுவென மகள் உரையேந்தினாய். உயிர் பாசங்கள் பழகிய பகலிலும் இரவிலும் மகவெனை மாதங்கள் பணி வயிறில் உயிரணுவென மகள் உரையேந்தினாய். உயிர் பாசங்கள் பழகிய பகலிலும் இரவிலும் மகவெனை
தரித்தன்ன தத்தரி தத்த ஜும் தன ஜுன்னு தஜொடு தத்த ஜும் ஜொடு திம்மி தரிமி தத்த ஜும் தரித்தன தத்தரி தத்த ஜும் தன ஜொடு தஜொடு தத்த ஜும் ஜொடு திம்மி தரிமி தத்த ஜும் தரித்தன தத்தரி தத்தன ஜொடு தஜொடு தத்த ஜொடு திம்மி தரிமி தத்தரி தத்தரி தன தத்தன ஜொடு தத்தரி தத்திங்கின துங்காம்
மாசம் பொழிந்து பாலூட்டினாய். பரவசம் மிகுந்து தாலாட்டினாய். மாசம் பொழிந்து பாலூட்டினாய். பரவசம் மிகுந்து தாலாட்டினாய். நேசம் நிறைந்து நீராட்டினாய். நிலவரை மகிழ்ந்து சீராட்டினாய். பாசம் பொழிந்து பாலூட்டினாய். பரவசம் மிகுந்து தாலாட்டினாய். நேசம் நிறைந்து நீராட்டினாய். நிலவரை மகிழ்ந்து சீராட்டினாய். பாசம் பொழிந்து பாலூட்டினாய். பரவசம் மிகுந்து தாலாட்டினாய். நேசம் நிறைந்து நீராட்டினாய். நிலவரை மகிழ்ந்து சீராட்டினாய். உலகின் பொது மொழியம்மா, உயிரின் முதல் மொழியம்மா, உயர்வின் ஒரு வழியம்மா.
இரவாய் பகலாய் கண்விழித்தாய், இனிதாய் கனிவாய் அமுதளித்தாய், உடலை வருத்தி உருக்குலைந்தாய், உலகார் வியக்க என்னை வளர்த்தாய். இரவாய் பகலாய் கண்விழித்தாய், இனிதாய் கனிவாய் அமுதளித்தாய், உடலை வருத்தி உருக்குலைந்தாய், உலகார் வியக்க என்னை வளர்த்தாய்.
உலகின் பொது மொழியம்மா, உயிரின் முதல் மொழியம்மா, உயர்வின் ஒரு வழியம்மா.
தச்சம் தகஜம் 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 தக்கச்சம் கண்ணால் காணும் தீபம் உலகில் உண்டென்றால் அது அன்னைதான். தச்சம் தகஜம் 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 தக்கச்சம் முன்னாய் போகும் மனிதன் இதனை மறந்தால் அவனோ மிருகம் தான். தச்சம் தகஜம் 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 தக்கச்சம் மண்ணாய் போகும் மனிதன் இதனை மறந்தால் அவனோ மிருகம் தான்.
உலகின் பொது மொழியம்மா, உயிரின் முதல் மொழியம்மா, உயர்வின் ஒரு வழியம்மா. அருள் பொழிந்திடும் அருந்தலமும் தாயே இருக்கரம் குவித்தேன் முதற்கண் வணக்கம் உனக்கு.
Can you hear me now? As promised, we'll take a short refreshment break now. Please be back in 15 to 20 minutes. I don't have time on me, but maybe you all do. Please come back in 15 to 20 minutes. And as I mentioned, there's a lot more of really good stuff coming, so do come back. Dance after the break is an energetic composition by Neelakanta Sivan, describing Lord Shiva's ecstatic dance in the temple court, where for those who worship him, there is no defeat. Let us watch Naranam Aduvar Tillai in the Ragam Purvi Kalyani, Talam Adi. Energy, muscular strength. I think we all saw that right now, didn't we? Holding that pose, and I felt like, okay, is she ever going to put that leg down? Because I was getting tired just watching it. It's really something amazing. Wow. Whew. All right. The Nrithyakalakshetra Academy, under Sivanuja Balaji's leadership, is bringing accreditation to all of the performing arts through the Griffin College of London. This is actually something really interesting, new, and very exciting. If you want to talk about it, please feel free to. But really, I think what is incredible is that we all, at least those of us that are learning Indian classical dance forms here, away from home, do it because we enjoy it. We think it gives us, obviously, as I described, a whole lot of different things for our physical and mental health. But in addition to that, what really also matters a lot of times is being able to distinguish yourself from a lot of others as you're applying yourself in high school and in college. And what this accreditation really does is basically gives a stamp to the work that we're doing, the hard work that we're putting in to learn this dance form, and various others. That's what's coming through that accreditation. So it's really incredible that she's doing this. She's bringing it close for us. There are exams that you can take through this accreditation program. 8 levels that you can get through. My daughter actually did one earlier this year. It's a little hard, but that's okay because we like to do hard things, all of us. And so practicing for that as you are doing your curriculum during dance actually gives you a lot more structure, I think. Really helps you learn why we are learning the particular dances in a certain order, or why we are learning our hand movements or our gestures a little bit later, rather than doing them immediately as you start. So I think it provides a lot more structure. So if anybody is interested in learning more about this accreditation program and these exams, please feel free to reach out to Sivanuja Balaji about that. Just as a note, the next exam is in January of 2024. So for those that are interested to reach out. Would you like to say anything more about it? Please feel free to. I would now like, before I introduce one more person, to mention someone else who is really, really critical to Viji's journey to getting here so far. And that is Vibhashreya Srivatsan. Vibha is a senior dancer and a teacher at Nrithyakalakshetra Academy. I watch her dance and I am just awed every time I see her. She's got so much energy and so many creative moves that most of the times my body is impossible. Like, it's like, no, I don't think I'm going to do that. But for others that are more supple, it's just gorgeous. So watching her choreograph something and teach is just really incredible. Her dance journey, just like a lot of others, started at the tender age of 8. And she's performed across many, many renowned stages and sabhas in Chennai as well as the US. Her passion for dance has led her to really explore some of the different dimensions of Bharatanatyam as well as other dance forms. I'm quite aware that she does learn Kathak as well, so I don't know if there's anything else, and I've heard her talk about flamenco. I don't know if she does it or watches it, but some of her moves are probably inspired by a lot of different dance forms. She's supported Viji in her choreography, practice, and stamina building for today's long and solo performance. Being a graceful and expressive dancer herself, Vibha is an excellent guide and mentor, as I mentioned previously, and she enjoys really teaching and shaping young artists. Her motto is, she says this herself, dance is more than just art. It's a way of life, so enjoy every moment. And you can see her enjoy it for sure. I would now like to invite onto stage Udesha Navaratnaraja. She has a few things she'd like to mention, and I'd like to give the mic to her.
Thank you, Aditi. Vanakkam and namaskaram, everyone. Hope you are enjoying this wonderful, beautiful dance evening. I'm Deepa Udesha Navaratnaraja, a disciple of Guru Srimati Sivanuja Balaji and a friend of Viji. I would like to start with this favorite quote of mine in Bharatanatyam. Yato haste tato drishti. Yato drishti tato manaha, yato manas tato bhavo, yato bhavo tato rasaha. Which means, where the hand goes, there should be the eye. Where the eyes are, there should be the mind. Where the mind be, there evolves the expressions. And when expressions evolve, there will be the rasa. This is the inner virtues of a dancer. Being a dancer from the age of 3, what I have learned and experienced as a dancer has given me a lot of guidance to face the challenges in my life. So, what do we really learn and practice through this beautiful divine art? We first learn to respect our Guru and follow their guidance and shine day by day to become the beautiful, shining dancer that we all want to be. Learning this dance form also gives us good hand and eye and feet coordination and gives us physical fitness when we do adavas and mudras. It enhances the sense of balance when we do Aramandi and Mulvandi. It also improves the flexibility when we do head and neck movements. So Bharatanatyam dancers are trained to be articulate and emotive. They have strong storytelling skills. And the beauty of it is, it's all non-verbal. With the expressions and movements of a dancer, they can evoke strong feelings among the audience. Like we saw in Viji's Amma performance, we all were stunned. It all took back for a memory. Coming to the star of today's show, Viji is a very passionate dancer and a dedicated student of Nrithyakalakshetra. And she has been well trained under the great guidance of our dear Guru, Srimati Sivanuja Balaji, to be this beautiful and graceful dancer this evening, as you all witnessed. And she also trained with the help of our senior student and our dear teacher, Vibhashreya Srivatsan. Viji took each and every way possible to practice and better her knowledge towards Bharatanatyam. She put her whole self into it to make this day a successful one. I think this is something that we all as upcoming dancers, we should take inspiration from her, how dedicated and committed that we should be to perform this beautiful art. It's not easy. Whenever we meet up, Viji will be very eager to ask, hey, how can I improve my expressions? Hey, how can I improve my steps? She will listen to each and everything and work hard on every small tips and tricks that we give her. So that's a very good quality for a dancer. We should be ready to learn. I would say her efforts came out really well today on the stage. So I would like to congratulate Viji as a family of Nrithyakalakshetra of Performing Arts, and we are so proud of you, Viji. And special mention to her family members, her dad, her husband especially, and her sister, who was so supportive throughout this entire occasion to make this beautiful festival. And all the friends too. We, as Nrithyakalakshetra family, always want to try new dimensions of this beautiful art, and we will continue to do so. Thank you all for gracing this occasion and giving your blessings to our dancer, Viji. Thank you.
Beauty, strength, and magnificence of Goddess Meenakshi of Madurai. Being from Madurai herself, this song and the power of Goddess Meenakshi is especially important for Viji. Meenakshi grew up as a powerful and fearless warrior, leading her army in battles and conquering various regions. During her conquests, she reached upon Mount Kailash, the abode of Lord Shiva, therein finding her destined partner. This story symbolizes the divine union of feminine and masculine energies. This kirtanam is composed by Papanasam Shivan, choreographed by her guru, Srimati Sivanuja Balaji, in Ragam Kiravani, Talam Adi.
Am
Thank you all. As you can see, we're trying to get this screen down. We've been trying. Hopefully it'll stay down, because if it does, we actually have a collection of videos from Viji's friends that really wanted to encourage her for today. It keeps coming down. Maybe it'll stop. Yeah. This is it, and I think it'll stay here. So if this does work, we're going to just watch a really short, it's probably 2-3 minutes, of encouragement words from Viji's friends.
சலங்கை பூஜை சிறந்த முறையில் நடைபெற மாமாவின் வாழ்த்துக்கள். எங்களால் சலங்கை பூஜையில் கலந்து கொள்ள இயலவில்லை. அப்பாவும் தங்கையும் கலந்து கொள்வதில் மனசுக்கு மிக்க மகிழ்ச்சியாக உள்ளது. அமெரிக்கா சென்று நாட்டியக்கலை வளர்ப்பதற்கு மிக்க மகிழ்ச்சி. மேலும் மேலும் நாட்டியக்கலையில் சிறந்த பயிற்சியாளராக வளர்ந்து அனைவருக்கும் பயிற்சி கொடுக்க வேண்டும் என்று மனமார்ந்த வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன்.
ஹாய் விஜி, சலங்கை பூஜை சிறப்புற நடைபெற வாழ்த்துக்கள். அம்மாவின் ஆசையை நிறைவேறியது மிக்க சந்தோஷம். அப்பாவும் தங்கையும் கூட இருப்பதில் மிக மிக சந்தோஷமாக இருந்தது. நாங்களும் இருந்திருந்தால் மிக்க சந்தோஷமாக இருந்திருக்கோம். கட்டாயம் அரங்கேற்று பூஜையில் கலந்து கொள்கிறோம். சாதிக்க பிறந்தவனே, சாதிக்க வயது தேவையில்லை என்பதை நிரூபித்து விட்டாய். மென்மேலும் கலைப்பணி தொடர மனமார்ந்த வாழ்த்துக்கள். பெஸ்ட் ஆஃப் லக் விஜய். பாய்.
ஹாய் அக்கா, பரதத்தில் உங்கள் குரு கையால் ஃபஸ்ட் ப்ரைடு வாங்குகிறேன். அதுக்கு என்னோடய வாழ்த்துக்கள். ஸ்கூலாக இருக்கட்டும், காலேஜாக இருக்கட்டும், ஒர்க் ஸ்டேஷனாக இருக்கட்டும், எல்லாத்துலேயுமே நீ யூனிக்காக பெஸ்ட்டுன்னு காமிச்சிருக்க. அதே போல் பரதத்துலேயும் நீ வர்றதுக்கு என்னோடய சப்போர்ட் அண்ட் ப்ரேயர்ஸ் எப்பயும் இருக்கும். ஆல் த பெஸ்ட்.
Hi, I'm Sandhya. I'm Viji's college friend, and she's my close and dearest friend. I'm so proud of her achievements, and we also used to dance during our college culturals. I wish you all the best, Viji, for your Salangai Puja.
Hey Viji, Pasu here. Hope you are doing good. And I hear like you are going to do your Arangetram and Salangai Puja next week. I know how long you travel to achieve this part of your life. Really feeling so happy that you are going to do it, Arangetram this time. So wish you all the very best for your Arangetram. Take care.
Hi Viji, congratulations, and I'm so proud of you, and all the best to all your future performances.
Congratulations Atte, all the best. Congratulations Atte, good luck.
Has he not seen his wife for the past few months because she's basically lived in her basement practicing every waking moment. He was also the silent force behind all of the arrangements for today and for making this event a success, which it is. Next, I'd like to thank Udesha, who did Viji's makeup. She also came up obviously and spoke about Viji. We are all good friends, and it's really nice to see Viji performing so beautifully today. Meenakshi, who is up there managing all the lighting and music. Thank you. Kavita, Anita, Krishanti, Mona, and extra person today, Shweta. Thank you very much for decorating. And Ron, the photographer, who is capturing all of these memories that I'm sure will be viewed for years to come. And of course, to each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting Viji. Thank you very much also for supporting Bharatanatyam today. I would be remiss, of course, if I didn't also call upon the little guy who was running around a little earlier, Kavin. Nice. Clearly, he also has good physical strength and stamina. That's Viji's son. Also very supportive of her dance. Before we get going though, there are some felicitations that we again, just absolutely have to do today. And so I would like to invite my mother and my mother-in-law, who are Viji's newfound mothers, as I said, we live across the street, to please come up on stage to do these felicitations on our behalf. Viji, please come to the stage. Anbu, if you can join her. No, we're limiting this. Thank you. First and foremost, obviously, very, very important, our Guru, Srimati Sivanuja Balaji. If you don't mind coming up, please. You can also come onto the stage, please. Vibha, if you don't mind coming to the stage, please. As I mentioned, mentor and guide, but also helping today with some choreography, Vibha Shreya Srivatsan. Okay, so I will now describe the dances that we're going to see. Like I mentioned, they're a pair of dances because they're put together, not always performed together, but today they will be. The first piece is the Tilana. It's a very fast and lively dance, and it usually signifies the nearing of an end of a Bharatanatyam recital. Tilanas have pure Nritya and very different talams, usually. This piece is composed of Nritya, but the one today definitely has a short Abhinaya section or expressions in it as well that describe Lord Krishna's beautiful face like a bloomed flower and the sweet music from his flute that fills the heart with joy. It's composed by Balamurli Krishnan, choreographed by our Guru, Srimati Sivanuja Balaji, and is in Ragam Kadana Kutuhalam, Talam Adi. The next piece that is also joined in, like I mentioned, is the last piece and is called the Mangalam. Indina Dinove Shubha Dinavu, composed by Purandar Dasa in Ragam Madhyamavadi and in Adi Talam. This dance is usually done at the very end, can be done at the beginning as it signifies either an auspicious end or a beginning, and does namaskar to God, the Guru, and the audience. Let's enjoy this last set. And please don't leave before you see the rest of it, because I'm sure Viji will want to come and say a few words.
Vardhanamate Virisane
Time. So that's really a special moment for me, and this gives me a vision and understanding, oh, this can be possible too for this many items and this many, 1.5 hours of on stage. It's not easy. Being an adult, being a mom, and full-time IT professional. Kudos, Viji, and I hope this inspires a lot of young kids. Lot of you come and say, Auntie, I have a homework. I have that class. I didn't do this. Can I practice tomorrow? So I hope this will really inspire you, my younger ones who are sitting in front of the seat. And this is something that we are starting for the first time. Always for Arangetram, I gift students some memorable trophies and certificates of finishing up their graduation. It's a graduation because the student learn for 7 to 8 years or even more. The 7 to 8 years is a bar, but kids go more than. But this year I would like to give Viji something that's very special to me. It's Lord Nataraja statue, and this is we are starting with all the upcoming Salangai Puja students too. And we all need your blessing on this journey. Thank you.
Don't go now. If there's anything you would like to say, now's your time. I can take that from you.
I just lost my words. Thank you for spending this evening with me. It is so unreal. The day has finally come. Finally here, I always dreamed this day since my childhood, since my mother took me to my first dance class, and it's been always a dream. Amma, I got this Salangai. It is for you. I dedicate this to you, Amma. Thanks to you for insisting me to learn this beautiful art form. You believe that this helps me finding myself. It's true. I promise you, I'll learn this without any mistakes and dance till I have strength in my body. I miss you. Thank you, Daddy. He supports me everything I do. Can't thank you enough, Daddy. I love you. My son always supports me. A little cheerleader. He always sits in the first row for all my dance performance. He never ever missed any single performance so far. Thank you, Kavi. Such an understanding child. Sorry that I missed all your cricket matches this whole summer. I'm sure that next year I'll be there. Thank you, dear. Thanks to you, Anbu. He's been my Uber driver and takes me to all the classes. Anytime, any places, all the rehearsals, he always supports me in everything. Whatever I try to pursue, you guide and support me. It's not possible without you. My dear sister and brother, Shakti, for shopping all the dance costume, helping me in support in all I do. Thank you for your love and support. My in-laws, right now watching me in streaming live, always supports me and encourages me whatever I do and feels proud about me. And thank you so much for your love and blessing. And big thank you to my Guru, Sivanuja Balaji. Very simple, humble and sweet person that I know. She guides me throughout my dance learning. I still remember the first class. I was so rusted. It's not possible without you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your patience and guidance. Truly blessed to have you as my teacher. My friend, Shaki Viva, wonderful dancer. You are truly inspiration. I thoroughly enjoyed the practice with you. Always energetic, enthusiastic, and ready to dance anytime you ask for. Amazing dancer. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you, Aditi, for gracing audience with your beautiful voice. An in-depth description for every item. I think everyone can understand easily. Thank you. Thank you, Disha, for making me so stunning today on stage. With my makeup, costume, jewelry. Thank you so much. Thank you, Manjula, Swagna, Sujata, took over all organizing work. Amazing homemade sweets. It's delicious. Thank you so much. You guys really made me. I'm not missing my mother. You took over that part. Thank you. Truly means a lot. Thank you. Thank you, Kavita, Anita, Mona, Krishanti, for beautiful stage decorations. I conclude my speech here. Thank you for coming in today and sharing this important milestone with my Guru and my family and I today. I hope you enjoyed the show. Truly, it means a lot. Thank you.
Check. Okay, works. I'm really happy. I can't really show it with my face, but it's beyond that. And I love my mom so much. She's made this milestone. I feel really happy for her. And thank you for my mom's teacher for teaching her this well. I mean, it's kind of impossible to teach. I've tried teaching cricket to all my friends, but it's really hard. So, yeah. Thank you for everyone for coming to the show. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I conclude my speech here.
Thank you all once again. That is the end of today's event. Please continue to give your blessings to Viji and all of the dancers. every one of us who's committed to learning this dance and other dance forms. We really look forward to all younger children as well starting to learn some form of dance. It really is very good for you. And adults as well. As I mentioned, Viji started back up again as she was an adult. I did. Please join anytime you want. You can follow the Nrithyakalakshetra Academy on Facebook and YouTube as well. And that is all. I shall also conclude today. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.